Very good morning and welcome to Athavan News. You are listening to Athavan News English website's paper highlights. Today, Wednesday, 23rd of December 2015. The highlights are read by Edward Udedas Devasagayampillai. Firstly, we focus on today's Daily Mirror. Abducted youth allegedly threatened by Hirunika. The men had forcibly took me in a defender to an undisclosed location where I was confronted by Miss Premachandra, victim. In a statement to the police, a 26-year-old youth who was abducted by some supporters of parliamentarian Hirunika Premachandra complained that he was personally threatened by her, the police spokesman said yesterday. I wanted to prevent a family from breaking up, dismissing allegations that she had threatened and assaulted a 26-year-old man who had been abducted by her support staff in a defender vehicle. UNP MP Hirunika Premachandra said yesterday that all she wanted to do was to prevent a family from breaking up. Pipeline bursts in a paint company. Nearly 50 employees were affected when a pipeline carrying thinner at a paint factory in Kesalvatha Panadura had burst, police said. They have been admitted to the Panadura base hospital after complaining of breathing difficulties due to the gas that escaped after the thinner pipe exploded. Maithripala Sirisena to address House on January 9. President Maithripala Sirisena will make a special statement in Parliament on Saturday, January 9, prior to it being converted to a constituent assembly in a fresh bid to draft Sri Lanka's third Republican constitution, the government announced yesterday. Ranil on trip to UK. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe left on a 10-day trip to the UK yesterday. According to sources from the Prime Minister's office, it is not an official visit. He is expected to spend some time in Ireland as well. Simple ceremony to mark President's first year in office. A simple but solemn ceremony will be organized on January 8 to mark President Maithripala Sirisena's first anniversary in office and his achievements in a year of good governance, the government announced yesterday. Now we move on to today's daily news. The main headline says, President requests security forces to protect environment. Committee comprising Environment, Wildlife Ministry officials formed. President Maithripala Sirisena has decided to obtain the assistance of the security forces to protect the natural resources including forests and the coastal belt. The President arrived at this decision at a discussion held with the heads of environment protection agencies and leading environmentalists at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday. It was also decided at this discussion to form a committee comprising officials of the Environment and Wildlife Ministries to enable environmentalists and the public to provide information regarding any incident of environment destruction taking place in the country. A representative of the Sri Lanka Army is also included in this committee. Ministry Coordinating Secretary nabbed with gold at Bandaranaike International Airport. A 42-year-old ministry official trying to smuggle 2 million rupees worth gold concealed in his rectum was arrested by customs officers at the Bandaranaike International Airport last morning. The man aged 42 from Borala, identified as a coordinating secretary to the Postal Services and Muslim Affairs Ministry, was arrested by customs officers at the airport. Budget amendments were made to heed public opinion. Kabir. The amendments to the budget were made not under pressure from any political group but to pay heed to public opinion, Public Enterprise Development Minister Kabir Hasim said. Addressing a press conference at Srikota yesterday, the minister said certain progressive amendments were made even at the last day considering the different opinions of various social groups. Hasim said the freedom of expression has now been ensured in society and parliament. Now let's have a look on Ceylon today. WPC Health and Indigenous Medicine Ministry Budget Debate. Hello Urumaya loses what? UPFA JVP gang up on Barnasinghe. Councillors of the UNP voted in favour. JHU Councillor Venerable Piyananda Dera absent. Barnasinghe to resign. Since the debate on the heads of the Health and Indigenous Medicine Ministry of the Western Provincial Council was defeated yesterday, speculation was rife that the JHU's Minister Nishantha Sri Barnasinghe was likely to resign over the budgetary defeat. Plan to incriminate Gota, Mahinda Rajapaksa. All those who were questioned by the CID and other government authorities have a plan to incriminate former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa, former President and Gurunagala District District MP Mahinda Rajapaksa said yesterday. Mahinda Rajapaksa visits political prisoners. Former President and Kurunegala District MP Mahinda Rajapaksa visited the prison hospital yesterday to inquire about the well-being of the inmates whom he referred to as political prisoners. President hands over refunds. The second phase of the program to refund deposits of between 2 million rupees and 10 million rupees in the Golden Key Credit Card Company was held under the aegis of President Maithripala Sirisena last Monday at the Presidential Secretariat. UNBWC decides will scrap positions or change the people. The Working Committee of the United National Party has decided to amend the party's constitution and scrap or bring amendments to several positions established in the recent times. UNP General Secretary Kabir Hasim said the UNP Working Committee has decided that we need to amend the party constitution. Special attention was given to changing or removing a number of newly created positions. However, the party has not made a final decision, he said. With all those headlines, we come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan News Paper Highlights.